Hey there everybody, if you want to create your Etsy seller account for the first time, actually you are in the right place. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this step by step. It's really simple, so you don't have to be worrying about almost anything guys. So the first thing you want to do here is to go into your web browser and tap into etsy.com. And I'm just going to exit in here so you can see my window. You're going to see something like this, right? So what you guys want to focus on, it's in the upper side of this website, and look for the signed in section. You don't have to worry because of course we don't have an account, so that's the reason why we don't want to fill this information. We want to select the option that says register. Now, just in case that you have an account on etsy.com and you just want to transfer your account from a buyer to a seller, yes, we can totally do that. I'm going to do this in a moment. So let's say I'm going to assume that you don't have an account here into Etsy. So here what I want to do is to fill an email address. I want to fill my first and last name, a passcode, and choose register. If you want to choose to continue with Google, Facebook, with Apple, it's a little bit more easier, so all the information is going to be already added from the Google, Facebook, or Apple, so you can choose whatever option you want to. After I hit into the verified option, as you can see, here's my name. Welcome to Etsy Tom, right? So as I just said before, if you already have an account and you want to change that from a buyer from seller from a buyer to seller, you want to look for your account, which is actually in here. And here, as you can see, we have view profile, purchases, and all that. I want to look and scroll all my way down until I find the sale on Etsy. So if I clicked in here, what's going to happen, it's going to be having here the etsy.com/sale. So millions of shoppers can wait to see what you have in store. I'm going to hit into get started. Now here into the introduction, you have to put in here, let's do this. And now it's going to be asking you for a couple of questions. You don't have to be worrying about the answers. Actually, these questions are just to be helping you to have more accessible stuff into Etsy, so you don't have to be depending on your goals, on your level of expertise and all that. Are going to be sending you a different tools. So here, what brings you to Etsy? Either you are mainly here to explore, you have a business and you want to sell online, or you're just starting to sell for the first time ever. I'm going to assume that we are all in the first option and hit into next. If you want to skip the questions, you are totally good to do that again, but in my case I want to stick around with this one because I want to be showing the tools that I actually need in order to continue. So I'm going to hit into next. Is there anything you'd like to help with? For example, this is like a source they can be helping us with. So let's say, for example, that I need help with everything. I need help with taking photos, I need help with shopping name, deciding what to sell, selling online, getting this covered in search, packaging and shipping, prices, items, and maybe finances and fees, marketing. I mean, if you don't know absolutely anything, you want to select all the options, where you're good to go. You select all the options that are above in here and go into next. We can start our shop right away. Now you have to consider one thing in order to continue. If I go into start your shop, it's going to be showing the shop preferences, the name of the shop, how we want to get paid, the setup, the billing, the shop security, and the stocked your shop. So after you filled all that information, let's do this real quick. Your shop language should be in English. Your shop country should be in the country that you are currently living. Of course, adding the shop currency, in my case is the Mexican peso, and after that I'm okay with that. I'm going to hit into save and continue. Now if you don't know the name of your shop, as you can see, we have the pretty much anything goes, more naming tips. So if I click into this hyperlink, it's going to be sending me into an article from Etsy, top tip for choosing your shop name. So this is an article that's going to be helping us to choose a shop name. So if you want to check it out and create your own and your very first shop name, we are totally good to go. In my case, I want to skip this content just for this demonstration. I'm going to choose something like handbook store by Tom, something like that. Handbee Studio here. I kind of like this. And after that, I'm going to hit into saved and continue. Now it's going to be asking me how we want it to get paid. So for that, this is just for tax purposes. So after you filled your information about your country residence, the first, your last name, your birth, all you text by your address and all of that, you want to go into save and continue. Now it's really important, guys, that you choose exactly the country of the residence that you're currently living. Otherwise you're going to be having a few let's say delays on receiving your money. So I can strongly suggest you guys to just fill all that. Then it's going to be asking you for the payment for the setting up your billing, your shop security, and lastly you have to register here a account, let's say for example a credit card, in order to start stocking here your shop. So in my case it just won't let me because I already have an account. I already have something linked with my bank account. So what I'm going to show you here is a store that I already have here into Etsy after you filled your information, which is the setup your billing, your shop security, and your stock your shop. So once you've done that, I'm just going to minimize this. I'm going to go into my sell on Etsy, and here you can see your dashboard. So this is the dashboard that appears on our shop. This is our shop manager. Actually, we can see the total views of our shop, how many visits we have, the orders that we've gained on the last 7 days. You can show it in here, and your revenue, how much money you can earn. Now if you want to start just working here into your shop manager, you can go into your listings, and in here what you can do is to open your shop. In my case I have a closed shop because in order to start selling here into this store, you have to pay a small minimum fee of I'm pretty sure it's like just 20 cents or a little bit less of that each month. So if you want to publish a lot of stuff, you might be taking like $1 or $2 monthly. So that's the reason why I stopped my shop, because I'm using Shopify at the moment, so I cannot manage my Etsy store at the moment. But you can reopen your shop anytime you wanted to, right? So in my case I didn't reopen that, but still I have all my stuff in here already, and I just need to click into reopen it and I can see all my stuff right away. And lastly, if you have any questions about how to sell, how to do your marketing, your finances, your stats, your orders, everything related into sales, speaking about Etsy.com, you can always go into the community and the help center, which is actually in here. You can go into forums, you can go into Etsy help, the seller handbook, and the site of the contact us. I strongly suggest you guys to stick around here into the seller handbook, because this articles are going to be helping you so much on how to find your niche and how to start into Etsy. So you can click into the getting started option, which is actually this one, and here you have the creating listings that convert, how to get 5-star reviews, 7 essential types of product photos. So there are a lot of articles that you can choose to take advantage and help you to start growing your store right away here into Etsy. So actually that would be all for today, guys. Hopefully this was a very useful video for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comment, any question, you can leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you once again, people, and well, good luck with your store, and I'll see you next time.